everybody!
Hey!
We are Jerica, Jake, and Erica, and we're here to do a little Q&A of sorts. I don't know why I'm doing this.
And maybe some interpretive dance.
Yes, definitely some interpretive dance. So, let's start with the first question.
Let's do that.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
And this is actually, don't know the guy, so it's just got very real. Too fast.
My dad
I'm
says
uncomfortable.
that my
They're
mom-
at home. I can feel it.
Just kidding.
Well,
That's from Kindergarten Cop, if you don't know that. But anyways. So what is it that we do? You do, I do. We do together. What do you do?
well, I mean, I think that parents should take the time to teach their kids sex ed. So I don't know if we should do that here or...
This is not that kind of video.
Okay. What do we do? As in, for a cashola.
For a living.
For a living.
Such a weird question. What do you do?
I do a lot
for
of
living?
things.
Like, I live, duh. I'm
But-
alive, I breathe, I eat food. I drink a lot of water.
It's the best thing you can do in life.
But really, what do you do?
What do we do?
Why are we here? Why are we talking about this?
Why are we here? Well, I mean, that's very...
That's another existential question. Why are we here? So,
I'm locking up.
what's your occupation?
I'm
What's on your
literally
tax?
internally locked up. I
What's
don't
on your
lie.
tax form that says what you do?
Okay. Online seller of things. Now, usually when I say that, people are like, drug dealer. But I don't deal in the drugs.
You don't.
No, I don't. What I sell online is a plethora of stuff that I find at estate sales and thrifting stuff.
Yeah.
How would you put it?
Online sales guru. Well, that's the new title.
Like that. That's
You're a
the new
guru.
tire.
Yeah, because you're trying to like help people do it.
Yes.
But yeah, you sell things online with eBay and Amazon, and I do too, so I don't know why I'm saying you, but we sell things online and make a living doing that.
Yes.
And how do you do it? That's the next question. How do you sell things online?
Well, first of all, using my eyes, I see the things, and I'm like, hey, that's a good deal. And then I buy it. And then I take it home, and I'll do one of these things, and I'll polish it, clean it up, plug it in. Oh! And then I list
Sometimes it's and sometimes it's like,
Oh.
that thing is blinking red for a reason.
It's not a good.
It's not that good.
And then I list it on eBay or Amazon, whichever marketplace has a higher value.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it on a shelf and I wait for someone to buy it. And then I carefully and thoughtfully wrap it and envelope it. I don't know which hand is the item and which is the envelope. And I put it in and I close it and I tape it and then I put a label on it and I send it to them.
And that's
That
how
is-
you do it.
That's the short, long version.
Can you really?
Then I gallop off in the sunset.
Can you really make a living doing that? I feel like people say that,
We
kind of
we
like
do get
snotty. Like, you really do that for a living? Just
Sometimes.
kidding. I don't think anyone's snotty asking that. They're more curious.
Sure.
And like I said before, I
Sometimes.
feel like it's a question where people picture it like the 40-year-old virgin where the woman had an eBay store, like literally a store, but you couldn't buy anything there. You had to buy it online. And which doesn't really make sense, but
Yeah, like if I did that, if I had like a brick and mortar shop where you could go in and see the stuff that I have online, I'd let you buy it right then also. Then you just remove it from the bays.
But I think that people think it's kind of like a joke or just like a thing you do. Like
sure, like a side hustle.
Yeah, like it's not real money. And you're like, check my bank account, that's real money in there. That's cash money.
Not that, you should feel like you have to prove something.
No, you do.
But those checks don't lie.
Yeah. And people are buying things and
you're
you're still giving people a deal. Like it's still, even if something's used, you're giving somebody a deal rather than them buying something new of a thing that still works or is like lightly used. So people want the deals and you are giving them.
I mean, I have no, delusions about some of the stuff is junk. Really though, it's like this is an old thing that you could easily get it for probably the same price locally or less, but they see that you're selling it and they like it enough to buy it. And fortunately, that's happened to me enough that I can wander around on a semi-daily basis, collecting, buying, finding, whatever you want to call it, hunting, scavenging, picking, and make it appealing enough, detail what it is to the point that someone's like, okay, yeah. I guess I'll buy it from this guy. He's got 2,000 plus, sales and reviews, so
Reputation.
Seems reputable.
Capitalizing on that online buying obsession that people have.
Who doesn't love buying
Sit
something
at home
online?
and can just type in something and then it will deliver to you? Yeah.
Clickety clack, clickety clack. Ching.
How about, do you do anything else?
Okay, so, for a long time, my, security job has been providing care for my younger sister, which wasn't initially how it started. I provided care for Emily since I was, 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was 17, the state said, and there's funding for people to be care providers. Do you want to get paid? And I was like, so I just keep doing what I'm doing, but you're going to pay me. Seemed pretty legit, and that's been the main thing that I've done until my online sales surpassed it, and then I was kind of like, whew, I like that.
But you still provide care.
But still provide care for my younger sister, because it wasn't initially about, and never has been about, money.
And I think that's a good advice to give is that both of these things, I provide care for his sister too now, because I was already doing it, and she has a allotted amount of hours to give to care providers, and why not, get paid for something you're already doing, but the intent is not to make money doing it, and the same thing goes with selling things, don't get into it just to make money because it's going to be a job, just like any other job. But get into it because you're interested in it and it's fun for you. With anything you do, you should enjoy it and it should be fun first.
Yes.
And then money will come later if you get good at it and are committed to it. If you're good at what you do and you're committed and you're having fun, the money's going to come from somewhere because you're just invested in it. And people see that, but
or because of the fulfillment that you derive from it,
it's worth it.
The financial gains, whether they're small or large, will be somewhat irrelevant. Obviously, you have to survive. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that everyone can just do what they love and live on nothing. You gotta make money somehow. this is what I've found to be something I really enjoy doing. I've always liked finding things and selling it, you know, like taking something and turning it into something more.
All right, let's
You know?
pause.